Welcome to Good Guardian Canine Working Dog. My name is Alton. Thank you for joining me again. Good Guardian Canine Working Dog. More than just dogs. This is a picture of Bart Richardson. He was a friend of mine. But more importantly to the public, he was a traditional Corso breeder. He passed away last year. He bred the heavy Mastino type block-headed Corso, and he bred privately. He was a small breeder with quite a few dogs, and I believe a lot of people bought dogs from him to use his dogs to correct a lot of imperfections in their own lines. And Bart liked the calm, the more laid-back type dogs, and I guess that was fitting because the dog's temperament were very similar to his own personality. He was a calm, laid-back sort of person, and so he bred that type of a dog, and he produced a lot of the rare colors that we don't see anymore, or that we hardly see anymore: the Formatinos, Tawnies, chocolate-colored Corsos, even close to blonde, and straw-colored dogs. And so I thought I'd share a picture of him. And from time to time, I'll share a few pictures of his dogs as we get to know a little bit more about the traditional dogs. As I said, he produced a lot of the rare colors that we hardly see, and some of the colors that we really don't see anymore. But he also produced a lot of blacks, brindles, and reverse brindles, rare reverse brindles, blue brindles, red brindles, chocolate brindles. He produced a lot of exotic looking colors. But of all his dogs, his favorite dog was a dog by the name of Cappuccino, which was a red dog. And here are a couple pictures of Cappuccino, Bart's favorite male. Bart had two dogs that were my favorites, and one was a male and one was a female. The male was his foundation male. He was a dog by the name of Saint, and he actually wasn't Bart's favorite male. As I said, Bart's favorite male was Cappuccino, and Cappuccino was the son of Saint. But I liked Saint because he was a dominant dog, but he was calm. Very smart dog, intelligent, thinking dog, very agile, serious dog, but very calm and social. He would keep the other dogs in line. He would grab them very aggressively, but wouldn't actually really put a bite on them. He would grab them just to discipline them and kind of show them what to do, but he wouldn't engage them in an aggressive battle. Beautiful dog. And he actually was Bart's foundation male. So I liked him. Saint. And here's a picture of Saint. Or a couple pictures of Saint. The other dog I liked of his was a female, as I've said, was a female by the name of Savannah. And she was somewhat of a black pointed female. She had markings, points on her legs, and things like that. And this is a picture of Savannah. Very agile, serious female, but sensible and calm. Very active and alert. And her conformation was close to perfect, actually, to me. Beautiful Corso. It would be almost silly of me to think that no one is wondering what took place with Bart's dogs after he died, after he passed away. And it would be almost silly of me to think that no one is thinking that I must know something. And the fact is I do. And I know inquiring minds want to know. I will say this much. I'm not pleased with what took place with Bart's dogs after he died. But I will leave the rest of it alone out of respect for him. But I will say this before I go quiet. A man reaps what he sows. And I'm not speaking of Bart, who is now taking his rest. But I will repeat that. A man reaps what he sows. And I'll continue to share pictures of the dogs. I'll continue to share video footages of the dogs as long as I have my hands on them. And I'll share them with those who are interested in learning about the traditional cane corso. And if I had something to say about Bart, it would be this. Bart Richardson, he was considered the gentle giant. He was a big man. He was huge, brother. He was a gentle giant. So much could be said about him. It would be almost pointless to say all these things now because he's gone. Still, Bart was a wonderful human being. He was a wonderful person. He was a private traditional cane corso breeder. He was a soft-spoken gentleman. He kept the biggest smile on his face that seemed to light up the world. Many of his dogs were stolen from him by people who he trusted, who he thought were also friends and business partners. But they proved to be the contrary. But he never complained. He never complained. He walked easy through life, and he kept a soft-spoken personality, and he kept a beautiful smile on his face. Rest in peace, my friend. You're greatly missed.